Hello brothers and sisters, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a blessed day. I had to come on and make a video because I'm so disappointed. Right now I just left church. Um, and I'm just very disappointed. It's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. The message was in my church was on the topic of fathers in the book of Genesis, talking about Abraham. The sermon was it's very disappointing because right off the rip, and talking about Abraham in the Bible, the pastor admits once again, I couldn't be faithful as Abraham. I just don't have that faith. And then he goes into the lesson, the sermon, and he puts up ball points where we are to. And as soon as he says this, I'm automatically shut down. And on top of that, the sermon, the message was listen to God. You know, we ought to obey God. We ought to act on what God tells us and keep faith in God and look beyond now into the future. And I don't even think he realized that he's speaking hypocritical, because he just admitted right off the gate, right from the jump, that he doesn't have faith in God. Listening to God, obeying God, acting on what God said is what Abraham did. It's what he did. And he's instructing his congregation to fulfill and do something that he, right off the rip, said he couldn't do. Like, I don't even know if he was aware of the hypocrisy where he admits that he could not be faithful. He could not listen to God. He cannot obey God, essentially what it is. Because he's gonna openly admit that he's gonna follow his flesh. He's saying how much he is not going to obey Jesus and just obey the flesh, while telling his congregation how we should do it. And I'm thinking, when he's once again admitting how he doesn't have faith as Abraham to do what Abraham would have done, as far as take Isaac to the mountain, I was just thinking, like, wow, people are gonna look at this and they're gonna say, if a pastor don't even have that type of faith, I know I can't have that type of faith. Or why would I have that type of faith? Or we're not supposed to have that type of faith because the pastor can't even do that. That's the message. That's what he's projecting out there. Why, on top of saying, y'all need to be faithful, y'all need to obey God, y'all need to listen to God, but you just said you wouldn't. The hypocrisy. And I couldn't even, the message was thank God I listened and obeyed, but I couldn't hear anything out of his mouth because he was speaking hypocritical. How are you going to tell me to obey and listen and follow and keep the faith? You just admitted that you wouldn't. I don't get it. But it was just so disappointing. I don't think you recognize the hypocrisy in the sermon at all. But anyway, you guys, I hope you are having a blessed day. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys. Until next video. Bye-bye.